Hello everyone, this is Michael Balesta. The Cleveland Browns became the first team since the 2008 Lions to finish a season without a win. They fell to the Steelers Sunday afternoon 28-24. Pittsburgh finishes 13-3 and will have a bye next week. I did see a lot of fight, but once again turnovers and a critical drop by Corey Coleman ended any chance of avoiding the embarrassment of finishing 0-16. As the winless season drew closer towards becoming reality, they had chances to prevent it from happening. After playing Pittsburgh as tough as they did in the first meeting in September, I did not think the season would be this bad. I knew they were going to have a losing record. 4 to 6 wins was how I felt going into the season, so I was wrong on that prediction. They lost close games to the Jets, Colts, Titans, and Packers prior to the final game in Western Pennsylvania. Losing is just as contagious as winning. It is really hard for a team to find the confidence when this franchise has barely tasted any success since coming back into the league in 1999. Until they draft successfully and have the right pieces in play at the skill positions and the proper discipline and coaching, it is hard to get wins. Penalties and turnovers hurt this team far too often, and Cleveland is not good enough to overcome mistakes. The Steelers rested many starters for Sunday's game, and Darius Hayward-Bay opened the scoring with a 29-yard run in the first quarter. They doubled their advantage as backup quarterback Landry Jones threw a 20-yard touchdown to Juju Smith-Schuster in the second quarter. The Browns responded with Duke Johnson Jr.'s 2-yard run. Pittsburgh made it a 2-possession lead again with Stephen Ridley's 4-yard score. Rashard Higgins caught a 56-yard pass from DeShone Kizer to make the score 21-14 to the Steelers at halftime. Cleveland was able to tie the game as Higgins got his second touchdown catch from 5 yards out. However, the ensuing kickoff was run back by Juju Smith-Schuster 96 yards. The Browns did trim the deficit from 7-4 with the leg of Zane Gonzalez from 51 yards out. There was no scoring in the fourth quarter, but Corey Coleman could not haul in a pass from Kizer on a 4th and 2 from the Pittsburgh 27 with 1:46 left in the game. DeShone managed to escape the pressure and get the throwaway, but the pass was dropped and the Steelers ran out the clock. 2 drives earlier, the Browns made a big play as DeShone Kizer found Duke Johnson Jr. on a screen pass on 3rd and 15 for a big play, but Johnson was stripped by William Gay. On the following drive, Sean Davis intercepted Kizer, so since the Gonzalez field goal late in the third, the offense turned the ball over 3 times with the opportunity to score a touchdown to take the lead, summing up the year for the Cleveland Browns. Looking at statistics from the league website, Josh Gordon had 4 catches for 115 yards, DeShone Kizer ran 6 times for 61 yards, but the running game was not very good. Joe Schobert was the leading tackler Sunday with 9. On special teams, Cleveland really struggled on punt and kick returns all season long. I was surprised that Hugh Jackson was able to retain his status as head coach after just 1 win in 32 games. Hopefully there will be signs of improvement in year 3 in 2018 with general manager John Dorsey replacing Slushy Brown. The Browns hold the 1st and 4th overall picks for the NFL Draft in April. In my opinion, Cleveland should keep Duke Johnson Jr., but let Isaiah Crowell go and draft running back Saquon Barkley out of Penn State. They could also grab one of the quarterbacks like Josh Rosen, Sam Darnold, or Josh Allen to battle for the starting job with DeShone Kizer. With the Cleveland Browns season over, the North Texas Browns backers will take a few months off, but will reconvene at Fox and Hound on Thursday, April 26th for the 2018 NFL Draft. For the latest updates, please search North Texas Browns backers on Facebook and hit the like button. The Cavaliers had a tough road trip this past week, losing in Sacramento and in Salt Lake City, sitting 3rd at 24-12, 4 games behind the Celtics and 2.5 back of the Raptors in the Eastern Conference. I still think that Cleveland will be okay, but to me, if the defense gets better, they will get the 1 seed. I feel that this season could wind up like last year. They may not have home court advantage in the East, but they should be able to turn it up a notch or 2 starting in April when the playoffs start. However, Golden State is going to be hard to beat 4 times. I will be always grateful for the 2016 championship team, but because the Warriors have an embarrassment of riches, it feels like the door is shut for another NBA championship. Unless an unforeseen set of circumstances changes along the way during the season, it feels like the ceiling is getting to the NBA Finals in June, but not enough victories to hold a trophy. Up next, Cleveland hosts Portland tonight at 7 Eastern, as Isaiah Thomas is expected to play for the first time this season in a Cavs uniform. The following night will be a national game in Boston against the Celtics at 8. After a couple of nights off, another road game in Orlando is scheduled for 7, then a visit to the Twin Cities Monday at 8 against the Timberwolves. thank you for watching. God bless you, and may you have a safe and happy 2018.